disc, they have the rights to use that copy of the game. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever.
I feel like we need to go down nostalgia road.
Yes, win your bloodlines!
Metroid Prime!
Shatter them!
Man.
What's that? Lunar!
To get better.
You get to unwrap those games. You're yelling, you're laughing, you're crying. You get fan art. You get a booklet. You get like Easter egg little joys inside. You get like little like games and puzzles inside. The way I started this video over and over and over, because I'm like, I cannot cuss Sony out in the first 30 seconds because YouTube is gonna kick me out and my 20 subscribers. I really want to know how badly we've lost the plot that these corporations are just so comfortable playing in our faces, talking about some, by the way, you're never gonna own anything ever again, and you should just be fine with just subscribe, rent, pay us weekly, pay us monthly, because you can't just pay us one time and own the media forever. How think of the shareholders, think of the stockbrokers, think of everybody who needs a monthly revenue, who needs I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it. They want you to be comfortable with owning nothing anymore, ever again. And ew. Because physical media is always going to be the star child that we need to go back and revert to. Because I'm tired of the concept of never owning anything ever again. Let's say a movie. Why am I actually getting worked up? Because I'm actually worked up. Like, say you buy a movie on some streaming service, right? And for whatever reason, they lose the license or they lose the ownership of it, but you still paid for it. Oh, but it's gone. So no refund either. And I really just don't understand, like, who are you actually? Like Sony, PlayStation, who are you? For everybody who's talking about some, well, I've always bought digital games. It doesn't affect me. That's not the point. And I jumped right in it, but I need to go back, because when I tell you I was just doom scrolling like I always do, and I was like, I know it ain't what I think it is. Basically, in case you're like new to whatever, why PlayStation, why Sony talking about some, oh, in 2027 or 2028 we're going to stop making physical disc of games and it's going to be completely digital.
If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. And if Sony has decided that the only way to buy a game on PlayStation is to buy a digital license on a monopolized storefront that they control, where they can revoke that license at any time for any reason, including when they decide the console generation you play on is outdated and they want to pump up sales on the new generation consoles, then Sony isn't getting another fucking dime of my money, and Jack Sparrow doesn't have jack shit on me. Oh, it's not that big a deal, Luke. Everybody buys their games digital nowadays. Yeah, except for the kid who borrows their games from their buddies at school because their folks can't afford them or borrows them from the library. Except for the middle-class folks who buy their games used because the fucking things are $80 and minimum wage is still $7.75 a fucking hour. Except for the single mom who works double shifts all fucking December to buy her kids the games they want and might actually want to see them unwrap them on Christmas Day. Except for all of them, the billion-dollar corporation is not gonna fucking pick you. You don't have to shill so goddamn hard, you bootlicking fuck. Reminder, Sony is the same billion-dollar corporation that bragged about how you could share a disc game between friends when they launched the PS4 because Xbox was going digital. Fuck these corpo rats. Fuck paying $1,000 for a console where you can play an $80 game license they can rip out of your hands at any time for any reason. Fuck these people.
How come PlayStation can charge full price for a game that's only on digital? They save on shipping, they save on inventory.
A cost-saving measure for Sony, but those cost-saving measures do not pass on to the consumer. They get to save on manufacturing, they get to save on packaging, they get to save on shipping, but the games still cost the same. They're going to cost full charge on the store, and retailers don't have a say in that. So consumers just get way less options as a result of this.
And I really want us to emphasize just how important physical media is. The concept of like buying it one time. You spend that 40, 50, I miss when games were and whatever was $40, $50. If it's like, whoa, I had to beg my mom, like, Mom, I know it's a lot of money, but please just, the concept of like paying one time for something and owning it is really on, like, it's being threatened. And I want us to really engage with that. Like, PlayStation really came into, like, in their early years.
They have the rights to use that copy of the game. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever.
They made a whole video, like a whole presentation talking about all the advantages of owning something in your hand, being able to play it right then and there, instead of having to wait to download it for hours or have it like, and you know what's crazy? What's crazy to me is that I'm learning now today on Twitter that I guess they caught wind of Xbox having like thousands of layoffs. Why they timed it now to talk about we're not having physical disc anymore. It's gonna be strictly digital because they want you to bank on being more angry at Xbox with the thousands of layoffs so that they can like sweep it under the rug what they're doing. You're not slick. And I'm on your ass, really. Like, I can't comprehend, like, things used to be fun, guys. Hello? Like, I really keep feeling like every single day is just greed, corporate greed. And you know what's crazy? These prices nowadays, where it's like, they're trying to really make it the norm to have like $100 games. And there was a time when you spent $100 on a game, you also got a statue. You also got all these other items in it to justify that high cost. And now it's like they just spit in your face. They're like, yeah, here's your game slop. With a straight face, like, where's my $100? Where's my $100? Why are you not paying my $100 weekly? Like, we're getting to that point, and I need you guys to keep bullying PlayStation and Sony and all these other corporations, because that's the only way they listen. When you bully them and when you stop paying into their pockets. And you know what? Sometimes bullying works. When it's a corporation, I am always going to advocate for bullying, okay? Because why are you as a corporation feeling comfortable enough and not scared to throw off the masses by saying, yeah, I know that's how it's always been, where we offer digital and physical discs, but now we're just going to not have anything physical, and you just have to keep paying for it. And I'm tired of everything that I've enjoyed from childhood just being threatened to no longer be the norm. Why is it every new article evil? Like, I just don't understand what the fuck timeline this is. I know this is the timeline without a Spider-Man. This is what, Earth 62, whatever the fuck they said for a Spider-Verse, where this is the one without no Miles Morales. But now it's really getting to a point, and it's already been at that point, but I fear we are losing the plot. Like, with physical media, there's no ads. You buy it once and you're done. You don't have to worry about a subscription. You don't have to worry about renting something, because newsflash, buddy, that's how they keep money in their pockets and taking it out of your pocket. Holding in your hand and like getting to like enjoy it. It just feels so magical being able to say, wow, this is mine, you know? And I'm sorry, but these billion-dollar corporations, when you know that they don't need the money, you don't need the money. You're already monopolizing the video game industry. What more do you want from me? I'm really getting tired of and nobody me this video rent subscribers. I'm laughing, but I'm actually, it's not okay. It's not okay, and you should not be okay with it. You shouldn't. And PlayStation, you're going to hell. Oh, okay. Well, of the entitlement, of the audacity, of I cannot fucking believe these billionaire companies are really trying to just squeeze. Like, I already feel like I'm already squeezed to a pulp. But now they're like, well, we need the rind, we need the skin, we need to make sure, like, they're putting me in them old fashioned juicers that don't miss a single drop. Like, before I was on, like, we were on the little, but now we're on like the, like, they're trying to waste not a single drop of your coin in this crazy economy as is. And companies look at each other to see, okay, they got away with it, then I'm gonna do that too. PlayStation, you're not bad for the money, bro. You already got $1 bajillion. And that's what's frying me. What's frying me is that these corporations never be down on their dollar. And with a straight face, they're like, well, why shouldn't I? Can we bring back shame? Is that allowed? You should be ashamed of yourself, PlayStation. Like, really. You should be ashamed of yourself. We need to bring back critiquing these companies, bullying these corporations, and reminding them who has the power. Because the entitlement to our money, when they're forgetting who holds the power, we are the people who decide what we spend our money on. And I know some way down the line, they got in our heads where they think it's on some reverse psychology where they hold the power. You need to remind yourself, stars, we are the ones with what little money we have left in this economy. Guys, we are the people who decide what to spend our money on. The moment that they see their sales decline, they see that we're bullying their comment section, telling them that we don't want to support this decision, when we're canceling our subscriptions that's already ongoing, that's when they realize, okay, they're not going to let us slide. So I really need you guys to, come on. We got to start boycotting because it's really getting to a point. It's been past that point, but the audacity is insane on their behalf. Like, yeah, but stars, I love you guys so very much. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, 1 like is 5 tomatoes to Sony and 1 subscription to me. This is the only time I know you're talking about the whole video, you're talking about some no subscribe. Well, for here, for here, it's okay. It's okay. Love you guys. Stay safe.
Like, subscribe to join the stars.